So you guys have probably seen that Dillian Whyte is set to face Ebenezer Tetteh on Sunday, the 15th of December. So a little over a month away in Gibraltar. Now this is a strange matchup for so many different reasons. There's the setting, the location, it being in Gibraltar. There's the day, boxing on a Sunday, which is a bit strange. And then there's the opponent. Dillian Whyte obviously came back not too long ago against Christian Hammer. That was in March of this year. So a little while ago, what, about 8 months, I think, at the time of recording this video. And then to come back against Ebenezer Tetteh, who, just to remind you guys, but I'm sure you already know, he fought Daniel Dubois back in 2019. And I remember the reaction to that fight being announced, the Dubois Tetteh fight. And everyone, rightfully so, was thinking, who the hell is this absolute pie that Daniel Dubois is fighting? And I've got to say, I think it's the same reaction now with Dillian Whyte, because this fight is just like, huh? Like, Ebenezer Tetteh, no disrespect to him, but he's useless. This guy is, yeah, I don't think he knows a fish hook from a left hook. This guy, and I find it quite funny, like, just a bit of a random one, looking at his picture on BoxRec. Doesn't he look a bit like Purple Aki? Some of you guys might know who Purple Aki is, some of you may not, but in case you don't, Purple Aki is a bit of an urban myth. Well, he is an actual real man. He's a real person, but he has this kind of mythical status in and around Liverpool because he'd go around touching guys up and feeling their muscles, and was a real suspect character. Really weird guy, but I just think he looks a bit like Purple Aki in this BoxRec picture. But nevertheless, it is a weird matchup. I can only imagine, like, when I first saw this, I was thinking, is Dillian Whyte really, like, what's he angling for here? And I know I've seen Hatman's take. He's presenting the question: is the fight taking place in Gibraltar got something to do with Dillian Whyte's failed test in the lead up to Anthony Joshua fight? And I think that is kind of the elephant in the room, because I don't believe that's been resolved yet. And of course, the Christian Hammer fight took place in Ireland, and I know Dillian Whyte tried to spin it like, oh, I've got Irish heritage, Irish ancestry, so that's why, I'm going back to my roots or something like that. That's some nonsense, let's be real. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. Is it taking place in Gibraltar because of the failed test? I think that's a perfectly reasonable question. And it does, like, why else would he fight in Gibraltar, really? Because, of course, he fought Alexander Povetkin there in early 2021, but that was for obvious reasons, because that was still in the midst of the strange times that gripped 2020, 2021, so on. But looking at the matchup itself, I've got to be honest, I've been a little bit out of the loop. I haven't really been following many people's take regarding boxing news, specifically this fight. As I've only seen Hatman's, but I wonder if this is maybe, or it's obviously a stay busy fight. This is not going to be an amazing matchup for Dillian Whyte. He should really be dealing with Ebenezer Tetteh in easy fashion. If he's got anything left, if he hasn't, stick a fork in him, because if you're losing to Ebenezer Tetteh, you are god awful. Let's be real. But I wonder if this is just a stay busy fight, specifically to set Dillian Whyte up for a potential Anthony Joshua fight. Of course, he was supposed to fight him last August, or August 2023, but we know what happened. Or maybe even a Derek Chisora trilogy. So yeah, I'm just going to float that idea. I wonder if that's what it is, because maybe Dillian Whyte, maybe it's his situation in the UK with the British board isn't fully resolved, and so he's fighting abroad to stay busy in hopes that he can resolve that issue in the meantime, and then maybe early next year, maybe spring, get a fight against Derek Chisora or Anthony Joshua for obviously a lot more money and a bit more prestige than the ever dangerous Ebenezer Tetteh. But yeah, that's just my take. As I say, I'm kind of out of the loop. You can probably tell by the lack of uploads, but nevertheless, just my musings. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you make of this fight? Will it be a spectacle? Or do you suspect, like me, it's just something to keep Dillian Whyte busy while he kind of gets something else together in the background? So yeah, leave your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you in the next video, whenever that may be.